because they believe that I'm not my body, so I don't need to take care of it. If anything, you need to be even more healthy because you need to have energy to be able to stay aware for long periods of time when you're doing meditation. My father was a famous wildlife artist and a die-hard ornithologist. And he had this thing he always said. He said that, Martin, a bird that is feeling well and that is happy and is healthy is going to take care of itself. He's going to prune his feathers and make sure they're all lying in the correct... If you see birds, you might see them, they sit like this and they make sure all the feathers are lying correctly and they do like this. A bird that is healthy will do this completely naturally. It's not a sign of vanity or anything else. It's just something a healthy animal will do. Many people who are in the spiritual circles consider it to be, oh, I am not my body, so I'm not going to take care of my body. I'm not going to wash myself. I'm not going to keep my body clean. I don't care what I eat, or I'm not going to eat at all, and I'm just not going to take care of my body because I am not my body. I would say this is actually a really non-beneficial way of approaching this, because if your body is not healthy, you're going to have a really hard time meditating or being aware of what's happening inside of you. It's much more difficult to practice meditation when you have a sick body. That doesn't mean you can't practice meditation when your body is sick, but it's just going to take more effort. Overdoing this would be that I dress up in beautiful clothes and I always am aware of what other people are looking at me and making sure that I'm grabbing someone's attention. I want to be attracted to the opposite sex, or the same sex if that's what you're into. So this is when it's gone a bit too far and we're doing it for something other than just keeping ourselves healthy and happy. Because someone who is mentally stable most of the time will just naturally take care of themselves. They brush their teeth, they'll make sure their hair is not having lice or like too dirty, and they'll make sure the body is just in as good shape as they can. Doesn't need to go over the top, but just making sure that your body is working. I've seen so many people at centers who just don't do this because they believe that I am not my body, so I don't need to take care of it because I am my mind and my body is just, well, I am whatever. I think many people can mistakenly see this with monks as well, because we shave off our hair. We wear the same clothes all the time, and we're not supposed to do anything to make us look more attractive. And the reason we do this is not because there's anything wrong with our bodies, it's because we don't want to have anything on us that we're too attached to. By not having any clothes that we can choose, we just have one garment all the time. And I actually love this. It was so simple. In the mornings, I always knew what to wear. I never had to spend any time on that. I just put on my robes and that was it. One of the things that people who gave donations would love to give was actually medicine or healthcare somehow, because you need to be healthy even if you're a monk and practicing meditation. If anything, you need to be even more healthy because you need to have energy to be able to stay aware for long periods of time when you're doing meditation. So don't be fooled into thinking that you're more spiritual because you're not taking care of your body and just letting it fall apart. That is not spiritual at all. You might want to use it as a spiritual practice, and I'm not saying you can't get something useful from it, but this is generally not a good idea. If you find that this seems to be something that could work for you, don't hit the like button, don't subscribe, but instead practice this. What it's all about is that you actually do what we're practicing and try your best to improve your own life and your mental health.